Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to our third half-hour segment. And with me today is somebody that maybe you know and maybe you don't know. I really don't know if you know him or not. So, por si acaso, just in case, I'm going to introduce him to you. His name is Ruben. Hello, Ruben. How are you?
Hello. Very well, thank you. And you?
No he preguntado cómo estabas. Oh, sí. How are you? Yes, I did. All right, good.
Yes, how
well,
are you?
Ruben is from Segovia. He's from the capital of Segovia, home of the most impressive Roman aqueduct in the world.
True.
Ruben, how old is the aqueduct?
It's more than 2,000 years ago.
How old is the aqueduct? It's more than?
It's more than 2,000 years.
Old.
Old, yes.
Yeah. How old are you?
I am 27 years old.
Good. All right. Ask me how old my sister is.
How old are your sisters?
Solo tengo una. Ask me how old my sister is.
How old your sister is?
Pregúntamelo. Ponlo en una formulación de pregunta.
How old is your sister?
¿Y la D de old dónde está?
How old is your sister?
Escucha cómo lo digo yo. How old is? This. Okay? Disfunción. This. How old is? How old is your sister? Repeat.
How old is your sister?
Good. She's 58. Okay, she's 58. Ask me how old my son is.
How old your son is?
Pregúntamelo.
How old is your son?
¿Y la D de old?
How old is your son?
How old is your son? How old is? How old is your son? Repeat.
How old is your son?
No.
How old is your son?
Eso.
Yes.
How old is? Diz. La demanda. En esa parte, o en casi toda la frase. How old is your son? Es el trampolín. La D es la trampolín. Aquí. How old is your son?
How old is your son?
How old is Spain? How old is the aqueduct in Segovia? How old is the British royalty? How old is the King of Spain? How old is this microphone? How old is this program? How old is this? How old is? Diz. Yes, trampoline. Bam, bam.
Okay.
How old is? Bam, bam, bam. How old is? Okay? So, ask me how old Texas is.
How old is Texas is?
Porque es
How
dos
old
veces.
how old is Texas?
Ah.
Sorry.
My God. Okay. Texas is, let's see, 1846 is 167 years old, I think. All right. Ask me how old this studio is.
How old is the studio?
This studio.
How old is this studio?
Good. Studio.
Studio.
Stew.
Studio.
Good. I really don't know. You ask me funny questions. How do I know? Ask me how old this book is.
How old is this book?
Si no lo tocas, that.
Oh, sorry. How old is that book?
Claro, si está fuera de tu alcance. Si yo pregunto, how old is this book? How old is that book? This book. That book. Es una cuestión de milímetros fuera del alcance. This se convierte en that. Ahora, this, si me apuras, this, pero normalmente that. Okay? So, how old is this book? I really don't know. Ask me how old this method is.
How old is
How old is?
How old is that method?
Method.
Method.
Good. More or less. This method is about 30 years old.
Well,
It's an old method. Ask me if it's still a good method. Ask me if it's still a good method. Is it?
Is it a good method?
Todavía. Ask me if it's still a good method.
Okay. Is it a still good method?
Is it still a good method?
Is it still a good method?
It's still a fantastic method. The best method in the world for learning English. Ask me who prepared this method.
Who prepared that method?
Me. I did. Ask me how long it took me to prepare this method.
And how long did it take you to prepare that method?
That
method.
It took me 3.5 months to formalize, to materialize the method on paper. Now, it took me 20 years to develop the method in class. Okay. Ask me how long it took me to come here today.
And how long did
it
you take? No, did it take you to come here?
Okay, it took me about 45 minutes today. There was a lot of traffic. It took me 45 minutes to come here today. Ask me how long it usually takes me.
How long
does
it take you usually?
Inserta usually donde debe estar.
Sí, que no sé dónde ponerlo.
How long does it usually?
How long does it usually take you to come here?
It usually takes me 30 minutes to come here, not 45 minutes. But today there was a lot of traffic, so it took me a bit longer. Ask me how long it took me to learn Spanish well.
How long did it take you to learn Spanish well?
It took me about 3 years to learn Spanish well, living here. Ask me how long it took me to become a good English teacher.
How long did it take you to
become
a good English teacher?
It took me probably about 3 years teaching to become a good English teacher. Ask me how long it took me to learn to teach.
How long did it take you
to
learn how to teach?
Well, it took me only about 3 months to learn how to teach English, more or less well. But to be a really good teacher, it took me 10 times more. It took me 3 years. Ask me how long it took me to get dressed this morning.
How long did it take you to get dressed this morning?
Good, to get dressed. Dresser, escrito, dressed. It took me about 5 minutes to get dressed this morning. Ask me how long it took me to shave.
How long did it take you to shave?
This morning? It took me about 5 minutes to shave. Ask me what I did while I was shaving. Ask me what I did while I was shaving.
I can understand you.
Ask me what I did.
What did you do?
Mientras,
while you were shaving.
Shaving, I sang.
Yeah?
Yeah, ask me what song I sang.
What song did you sing?
Great, very good.
What song did you sing?
I sang Cielito Lindo de la Sierra Morena. Ask me if I woke up my wife.
Woke up my wife?
Yeah, my wife was sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
Ask me if my wife was sleeping when I started shaving. Ask me if my wife was sleeping when I started shaving.
What
was?
What was...
No, escúchame. No me estás siguiendo.
No te estoy siguiendo.
Yeah, mira. Okay, I'm going too fast. All right, this morning I shaved.
Yes.
Good. While I was shaving, I sang Cielito Lindo.
Yes.
Fine. Now, ask me if my wife was sleeping when I started shaving.
Okay. Was your wife sleeping whilst...
When you started?
When you started.
To shave?
To shave or...
Cuando empecé a afeitarme.
To shave or sing?
No, to shave, he dicho.
To shave, okay.
Okay, yes, she was. Ask me if she woke up when I started singing.
Did she wake up? Did she wake up?
¿Cuándo?
Whilst when you started to sing it?
All right. Did she wake up when you started to sing? También se puede decir, did she wake up when you started singing? Repeat one more time. Did she?
Did she wake up when you started singing?
Singing? Yes, she did. Ask me if she got angry.
Ask
me if she got. Aquí el verbo to be no aparece. Ask me if she got angry.
Did she get angry?
Angry.
Angry?
What's the... Angry ¿qué es?
Enfadado.
Okay.
Angry.
Good. What's the first letter in the English alphabet?
A.
Good. Angry.
Angry.
Okay. Angry. No, she didn't get angry. Ask me why.
Why didn't she get angry? Angry.
Good. Because she likes the way I sing. All right. Okay. Ask me if she asks me to sing often.
Ask him.
Ask me if my wife asks me to sing.
Okay.
Does your wife?
Does your wife usually ask you to sing?
Usually no, but sometimes yes. El usually lo has metido too. Okay. Yes, sometimes she asks me to sing. She likes to hear me sing. All right. Ask me if I sing on television too.
Do you sing on television?
Only when I want to specify or to illustrate a grammatical form. Okay? But usually I don't. All right, me da vergüenza. Okay. So, it took me this morning 5 minutes to get dressed, and it took me 5 minutes to shave. Ask me if I shaved before getting dressed.
Did you
Shave.
shave
Before
getting dressed?
Yes, I did. All right. Ask me what I was wearing when I shaved.
What are you wearing when?
Ahora mismo.
What were you wearing when you shaved?
Shaved.
Shaved.
Quiero más SH. Shaved. Chiquillo. Shaved.
Shaved.
I was wearing a t-shirt and underwear only. Okay. And ask me what I did after getting dressed.
What did you do after getting dressed?
I left home. Ask me if I said goodbye to my wife before leaving home.
Did you say goodbye to your wife before getting leaving home?
Yes, I did. Ask me if I said goodbye to her in Spanish or in English.
Did you say that in Spanish or English?
Ask me,
Did you say goodbye
to her.
To her in Spanish or English?
Or in English. I said goodbye to her in Spanish. Okay. Ask me if she was asleep when I said goodbye to her. Ask me if she was asleep. Si estaba dormida.
Okay, yes.
Ask me if she was asleep when I said goodbye to her.
Was she asleep?
Asleep.
Was she asleep?
Escúcheme.
Asleep.
No. Despierto. Estoy despierto. I am
awake.
Awake. Estoy dormido.
Asleep.
I am asleep, que es imposible decirlo. En castellano sí puedes decir estoy dormido hoy, pero en inglés, si dices I am asleep, estás diciendo estoy durmiendo y nadie puede decirlo hoy. Salvo los que hablan cuando duermen. Okay, so ask me if my wife was asleep when I said goodbye.
Okay, was she asleep when you said goodbye?
Yes, she was. Ask me if I woke her up. I said, oye. Ask me if I woke her up.
Did you wake her up?
Did you wake?
Did you wake her up?
Okay, how do you say despiértame?
I don't know. Wake up. No.
Wake?
Wake up.
No. Inserta el pronombre en medio.
Wake
me up.
Wake me up. Yeah.
Okay, despiértale a él. Wake?
Wake him up.
Despiértale a ella.
Wake her up.
Despiértanos.
Wake us up.
Despiértalos.
Wake you up.
Them up.
Wake
Los
them
de
up.
usted, de ellos.
Wake
Okay.
them up.
Them up.
Them up.
Good. Como the Muppets. Wake them up. Okay, now, ask me if I woke her up to say goodbye.
Did you wake her up?
To say?
To say goodbye?
Yes, I did. I said, hey, me voy. She was sleeping. Asked me if she got angry.
And did he...
He knows my wife.
Sorry. Did she get angry?
Hungry. Hambrienta.
Angry?
Angry.
No puedo con angry.
Remember the first letter in the English alphabet?
Yeah.
¿Cuál es la primera letra en enfadado?
A.
Angry.
Sí que pienso tantas cosas. Okay.
Asked if she got angry when I woke her up.
Did she angry when...
¿Y el get dónde lo has puesto ahora?
Yes. Primero que también. Did she get angry when you said...
When you woke...
When you woke her up?
Oh, Dios mío. Esto es un exorcismo. Ok, una vez más, a ver si
cuesta
aceptas.
mucho.
A la quinta le irá la vencida, a ver si es
A
verdad.
ver si es cierto.
Did you? Did she?
Did she get angry when you woke her up?
No, she didn't. Ask me why.
Okay. Why did she
Didn't.
Why didn't she get angry when you woke her up?
Because I gave her a tender kiss.
What's that?
Tender is tierno, and kiss is beso.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I gave her a tender kiss to say goodbye and a caress. And so she me lo perdonó todo. Okay. So yes, I gave her a kiss to say goodbye. Okay. Ask if I wake her up every morning to say goodbye. Do you?
Do you wake her up every morning saying goodbye? To say goodbye?
Aquí es para decir, para despedirme. Yes. Do you wake her up? Hair is pelo. Her is ella o de ella. Okay? Do you wake her up? Repeat.
Do you wake her up
every day to
say goodbye?
Yes, I do, of course. Okay. Ask me what time I usually leave home.
What time do you usually leave home?
I usually leave home at 7 o'clock. Ask me if I left home at 7 o'clock this morning.
Did you leave this morning at 7 o'clock?
No, I didn't. Ask me what time I left.
What time did you leave this morning?
Try again.
What time did you leave this morning?
I left at 9. Ask me why I didn't leave at the normal time.
Why didn't you leave in a normal time?
At the normal time.
At the normal time?
Because my morning class, my first class in the morning was canceled. Okay. Ask me where my first class is every day.
Where? Where does your...
Ask me where my first class is. Aquí sí es el verbo to be.
What is your first...
What? ¿Cuál? No. ¿Dónde?
Where is your first class?
Every day?
Every day?
On the radio.
On the radio.
Ask me how many students I have in my first class.
How many students do you have in your first class?
I have about 400,000 students in my first class. In el libro Guinness, de los records, okay? And ask me how many students we have right now on this class.
How many students?
Students? ¿Eso qué es?
How many students?
Students.
Students.
All right.
Do you have...
No, we. Estás aquí también.
Do we have
in this class?
In this class?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 1 million. About 1 million students. Ask me if I'm nervous. Ask me if I'm nervous.
Me too.
Ask me if I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Why? No. Ask me if I'm nervous.
Are you nervous?
No, I'm not. Ask me why I'm not nervous.
Why aren't you nervous?
Good. Ahora, aren't. Why aren't you?
Why aren't you nervous?
Because I've been teaching English for so many years that it's a sixth sense. Do you understand?
Yes.
How do you say a sixth sense in Spanish?
Sexto sentido.
Right. It's just natural. For me to teach English is like walking for people, or for turning the pages of a book. It's just very easy, okay? Ask me how often I use this book on television.
How often do you use that book on television?
Casi nunca. ¿Cómo se dice?
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever. Using it, actually using. I'm using material from it, but I'm not using the book. Okay. And ask me if I always keep this book with me.
Why do you...
No, porque why? Ask me if.
If.
Not why. Ask me if I always keep this book with me.
Do you always keep the book with you?
¿Qué book?
Your book. That book with you?
Yes. No, I don't. I don't always. Ask me if I carry it in my pocket.
Do you carry it in your pocket?
Good. Repeat.
Do you carry it?
No me gusta como enlazas carry con it.
Do you carry it?
Carry it.
Do you carry it in your pocket?
No, I don't. Ask me why.
Why don't you carry it in your pocket?
Well, I can give you 4 reasons that why I don't carry this in my pocket. Reason number 1, it's too big for my pocket.
That's true.
Reason number 2 is my pocket is too small for the book. Reason number 3, the book isn't small enough for my pocket. Or reason number 4, my pocket isn't big enough to accommodate the book. All right, ask me where I usually keep this book.
Where do you usually this book?
¿Y el verbo? Lo has
Sí.
saltado, ¿verdad?
Where do you usually keep your book?
This one?
Yes, that book.
In the back seat of my car. In the back seat of my car. Ask me if it has ever been stolen. Esto es voz pasiva. Ask me if it has ever been stolen.
Has this
It.
has it
Ever?
been has it ever been stolen?
Stolen.
Stolen?
Termina en N, ¿no?
Stolen.
T. Oh, eso es. Qué bien. Stolen. No, it's never been stolen. Okay. Ask me if my car has ever been stolen.
Has your car ever been stolen?
No, it hasn't. Ask me if my watch has ever been stolen.
Has it?
¿El qué?
Has your watch ever been stolen?
No, it hasn't. Ask me if this microphone has ever been stolen.
Has the microphone?
What microphone?
What has that microphone ever been stolen?
Good. Una vez más y that, no das.
Yes.
Has
the microphone?
Escucha. Has that microphone?
Okay. Has that microphone ever been stolen?
No, it hasn't. Ask me if my wife has ever been stolen.
Has your wife ever been stolen?
No, I don't think so. No, she hasn't. Okay. All right. Now, what's this?
It's a pen.
Is it mine or yours?
It's yours.
Is it in my left hand or in my right hand?
It's in your left hand.
Left.
Left hand.
Am I holding it with 2 fingers or with 3 fingers?
Your finger.
Am I holding it with 2 fingers or with 3 fingers?
You are holding it with 2 fingers.
Tell me to put it behind my ear.
Put the pen behind your ear.
Which ear do you want me to put it behind?
Put the pen in your.
Escucha. Which ear do you want me to put the pen behind?
I want you to put the pen behind the right. Your left ear.
Ear. What am I doing?
You are putting
the
pen behind your left ear.
Good. All right. Now tell me to put the glass on the other side of the book.
Put the glass in the other side. On the other side of the book.
Yes, but do you want me to move the glass with my left hand or with my right hand?
Move the. I want you to move the glass with your right hand.
Okay. What am I doing?
You are moving the glass with your right hand.
To the other side
of the book.
Tell me to put the pen back on the book.
Put your pen back on
the book.
On the book.
What am I doing?
You are putting the pen back on the book.
Tell me to roll up my right sleeve.
Roll up your sleeve.
Which one?
The right one.
Your right sleeve.
Your right sleeve.
What am I doing?
You are putting.
Rolling.
You are rolling
up.
You're rolling up.
Vamos a empezar otra vez.
Yes.
All right.
Rolling up.
Tell me to roll up. To roll, como rodar, ¿vale? Rollo, como rollo. Tell me to roll up my right sleeve.
Roll up your right sleeve.
Okay. What am I doing?
You are rolling up your right sleeve.
Good. Good. Now tell me to roll up my left sleeve.
Roll up your left sleeve.
What am I doing?
You are rolling up your left sleeve.
Ask me why I'm rolling up my sleeves.
Why are you rolling up your sleeves?
Because I have a lot of work to do. Yeah. All right. Now roll up your right sleeve. What are you doing?
I'm rolling up my right sleeve.
Now stop. Roll up your left sleeve. What are you doing?
I'm rolling up my left sleeve.
Okay, now ask me why I want you to roll up your sleeves.
Why are you?
Do you want?
Do you want I roll?
Ask me why I want you. Why do you want me?
Yes.
Why?
Why
do you want?
Do you want me to roll up my sleeves?
¿Por qué quieres tú yo rodar o remangar? I want you to roll up your sleeves because to learn English you need to work hard.
Yeah.
So it's a good start.
Yeah.
And for you, my friends, roll up your sleeves too. Because I'm coming back in about 5 minutes and we, just you and me, it's a private class after this break, private class, you and me together, and I want you to roll up your sleeves because we have a lot of work to do today, tomorrow, and next week, next month, even probably in the coming years to help you and your family improve your English. But first prerequisite, el primer paso, to roll up your sleeves, okay? So, see you in about 5 minutes. Don't go away.